Hello and welcome to Oz Adventure Life. We're Caitlin and Michael, and this week we take you on an epic adventure in Port Lincoln. We're going diving with great white sharks.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another episode. We're here in Port Lincoln. We stayed at Great Views Farm Stay last night. Beautiful little spot that we found on Wikicamps. But what are we up early for today? Why are we up in the dark?
Well, we are going great white shark diving in a cage, obviously.
Today's the day. We're up nice and early. Our meeting time is in 10 minutes. We're excited.
Excited,
nerves haven't kicked in for me yet, but I'm sure they will. Once I see that cage.
All I'm picturing is just a big shark coming for me, so hard to knock the nerves away for me.
Oh yeah. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode full of adventure and thrills. If you are enjoying our content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got some epic stuff coming up exploring the Eyre Peninsula, so I bet you guys can't wait to see that. Ooh, scary. Are you excited? Would you be scared if you seen a shark this big?
Yeah, probably.
Michael's got his hot chockey this morning. So we've got about a 3-hour journey out to the Neptune Islands. Just got brekkie served up, so we're going to get this into us and enjoy the rest of the ride out.
As you probably can see, the swell is huge. We're swaying around a bit.
Just came upstairs for a look, and you can feel the swell so much more up here. I left Michael downstairs because he's a bit scared. Apparently this isn't too bad. The other day it was like double as worse as this, so we're about halfway there. The camera just does not do justice with how rocky it feels. Like, you can see me swaying about. I'll show you the waves, but the camera just doesn't do justice. Check that out. I'm holding the camera stable and you can see how much we're rocking side to side. How are you feeling?
Not gonna lie, I almost gave my own burley there. But I think we're almost here, so time to get scared.
Yummy, gotta look at that shark bait. The water here where we are stopped is 27 metres deep, but just outside the bay is a nice 85 metres. How does that make you feel?
A bit yuck in the belly. I mean, yeah. Even the swaying here is like a little rocky. But you do feel it more on top. Yeah. Getting excited but nervous at the same time. It's definitely, if you're a seal, it's definitely not the waters you want to be in.
No. Well, the captain is just anchoring down now, and I'm sure we're going to get a bit of a safety briefing about the cage and the regulator and stuff like that. What group are we in? Group 5? So,
like that, yeah.
Towards
the end.
we're the last group that'll be going in the cage, so hopefully they can attract some sharks around. They've got plenty of tuna bait, tuna smoothie on board down there to attract the sharks.
Cool.
So fingers crossed we get some great white sightings.
Whoa. Need some fresh air.
His anxiety is kicking in.
Literally.
Dun-dun, dun-dun. Would you freak out if you seen a shark fin?
Yep.
We're getting ready to put the cage down. Hello.
Joking. Holy shit.
It's all happening.
Oh, damn. Big, eh?
Fish. We're still in the sanctuary zone here. Oh, yeah, right.
Attaching some tuna gill to a rope, and they're going to chuck it out and try and attract some sharks. There's some huge kingfish in there.
Huge. I thought it was like a small little reef shark. Here you go.
Here's the seagulls. Bit of an update. We've been up at the North Neptune Islands for a couple of hours now, and there has been no shark sightings here just yet. So what we're gonna do now is they're gonna pull the cage up and we're gonna head over to south of the Neptune Islands, and we're gonna try over there, see if we can get some sightings over there before we start hopping in the cage.
So
What are we doing?
we're gonna see if we can find a shark or two.
We just moved spots.
Yeah.
And the sun's out.
We're at South Neptune Islands, so give this a crack.
Are your nerves calmed down now?
Yeah, I think my nerves are calmed down. I kind of want to see one. But I mean, if we don't, it's just how it is. No sharks yet.
Trying to get the wetsuit on. We just had a shark come around the boat before, so we've seen that from above. Didn't capture it on camera. Hopefully it comes back around. Try to get this. We're getting there. How's your feet going? So we got to see the shark. How awesome was that?
That was pretty scary.
Michael's belly is getting shaken up a bit. He feels a bit sick, but
Yeah, sorry if I seem a bit off, but I feel a bit terrible, to be honest.
such an awesome day. We tried to film as much as we could while we were in the cage, but we also kind of lost focus a bit because we just wanted to enjoy it. We did capture some footage, as you would have seen, of one of the great whites that we did get to see, so that was pretty cool. And how hectic was the ride home?
Oh my, I was feeling pretty sick, and just the waves were huge. There was stuff on the boat was flinging everywhere. It was just chaos, and then yeah, finally we made it back, which was good to be on dry land.
Yeah, it was a long 3.5 hour journey home. And yeah, it probably took a little bit longer than that actually, because the swells were just insane with the change of the wind direction. And the videos of the swells that I tried to get does not even do justice. I'm not even joking when I say the waves were crashing over the height of the windows in the front of the boat, so that was pretty scary. We were rocking side to side, back and forth. Oh, it was hectic, but it was worth it. We got our shark diving certificates. But yeah, I was pretty stoked. We had such a good time in the cage, no fear at all. Getting used to the air regulators was a lot easier than I was expecting. I thought I'd struggle a bit with that. But yeah, we definitely recommend this tour. So thank you so much to Calypso Star Charters. We had an awesome time. Make sure if you're in Port Lincoln to go check it out. As always, we had another issue this morning when we woke up. Our tow wiring actually wasn't working, so luckily, thanks to Dave's Mobile Auto Electrics, we stopped in there at Port Lincoln. They got us sorted there, replaced our plug, and we're heading back into the national park now. I think we're going to camp up tonight at Engine Point, so we'll take you along. And it is Michael's birthday tomorrow, so hopefully the weather is going to be nice for us. What do you think about this camp spot?
Mate, she's pretty good. Like, what a view. The ocean's right there. The water's just crystal clear blue. Nice rock formations that we can walk down the whole coastline if we want to. So, might even have a fish while we're here. So, perfect spot if you ask me.
And the best part about it is we have it all to ourselves, which we can't complain about. We're just gonna head out for a drive now, and we're gonna go check out what else is around this area. Happy birthday.
Coffin Bay. I think that's a spot. The weather's meant to be a bit better today for us. 22 degrees and sunny during the midday, so fingers crossed. That's all I'm asking for, a bit of good weather, and maybe we might enjoy an oyster or two tonight. What do you reckon?
Sounds good to me. Let's get on the road to Coffin Bay.
What are we having for Michael's birthday lunch?
Michael wants some pork, what are they called?
I like pork spare ribs.
Pork spare ribs on the barbecue. It's honey soy glazed. And I'm just gonna cook up a yummy little veggie bowl to go with it. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day, and I'm gonna spoil Michael to Oyster HQ tonight for dinner.
Yum, yum.
Can't wait to check it out. I've heard amazing things about it.
You wait till we show you the view of our campground. It looks amazing too. So
What's the campground that we're staying at? What's it
Yangi Bush.
called? Yangi Bay?
Yangi Bay, yeah. So
We scored an awesome spot here.
awesome spot and awesome view. So
We're gonna park up here for 2 nights, explore the Coffin Bay National Park and enjoy. So guys, get a look at this. This is the view right out the door. We are staying at campsite number 13 and this is the view. It's amazing. A look at that. What do you reckon about that for your birthday lunch?
Not bad at all. This is only lunch.
Back in the car, we're off to explore for the afternoon. Not exactly sure where we're going to end up, but I'm sure whatever it will be will include some beautiful beaches. The weather is perfect for the afternoon, which is exactly what Michael wanted. So let's go see what we can find.
Beach, and what a spot. The day is perfect as well. As you can see, we're in amongst the dunes here. There's a little track that walks down to the beach, but to our left is some absolute stonkers of a dune. They're huge and bare. I don't know if you can four-wheel drive through the dunes here, but we're definitely going to do a bit of research and see if we can. And you can see, I believe that's Flat Rock Island, I think that's called. If I'm incorrect, I will mention it when we stop there. And yeah, awesome spot. So I was incorrect. It's called Golden Island, and we're here at the lookout. And I'll tell you what, the waves are, just watching the waves is spectacular. You've got the waves coming from one direction and then from another. We'll have to show you, and they're just clashing together. It's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's so weird. I've never seen anything like that before. It's like they come around both sides of the island and they're just colliding in the middle. It's wicked.
yeah, here we are at Oyster HQ. I'm very keen for a feed here. These guys do tours as well. During the day, you can go out to the oyster farms and actually get the oysters yourselves and chuck them, but we didn't do that, unfortunately. There's always next time. So we're going to go in here. Coffin Bay is renowned for the best oysters in Australia, so we're going to check them out.
Alright, so I'll give you a bit of a rundown through our order. Michael chose the French oysters and we couldn't pass up Kilpatrick because they're our favourite ones. And we also treated ourselves to a cocktail each. We're getting Toblerones. What else did we get?
And I got some
Michael
squid.
got some squid and I got some fish balls, so I'm excited for a seafood feast.
Yummo.
Cheers, happy birthday. And our fish balls just arrived. These are salmon, so I'm not sure if Michael is going to give these a try, but we'll see. How's your squid? Is it
It's nice and fresh and just like cooked to perfection.
better than the ones we caught?
Probably not as rewarding.
And our oysters just arrived. I can't wait to taste these.
Yeah, here we go. First one.
Is it hot?
Yeah, that tastes good. It's very cheesy, but I like it.
We've had some pretty good Kilpatrick oysters before, so we'll see how this one tastes.
It's going to be hard to bake.
Hot.
They're pretty good. Got a little bit of a kick to it.
Wait, spicy.
A little bit. Bit of Worcestershire sauce in it.
It's got chilli in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
I just had a taste of the other one and it tastes like Mornay. It was so good. Anyway, bottoms up.
Look what we've got.
Dessert for the birthday boy.
So Caitlin's just whizzed up some brekkie. We got some scrambled eggs with bacon, bit of spinach through it, and it tastes amazing. Good way to start the morning. It's a perfect day here, luckily, and we're gonna get out and explore some beaches. Before we hit the tracks today, another habit that I like to get into every week or so is just to check that the oil levels are correct, as well as the coolant, and that everything's just looking neat and tidy and how it should be, as well as the air filter, making sure there's not a build up of dust in there. So we're going to run over that this morning. So I'll run you guys through what I do there, and then we're going to hop in the car and get started. First things first, we're going to check the oil. So we'll get the dipstick out, give it a wipe down, and check it that way so you get a clearer reading. So we'll do that now. Yep. Perfect. And if we swing around here, you've got your coolant in here, and you can clearly see it's got a F and an L, so you got full and low, and it's just sitting underneath that full. So we probably could put a little bit in it, but for now it'll be good. Next on the list is the air box, the air filter. So we'll undo that. We'll just make sure there's not any grime and dust sitting in there and give it a bit of a bang. You can get the air compressor onto it and just blow it all out, but I mean, if it's not too gunked up, it should be fine. Alrighty, so that's all the checks done. Now all that's left to do is hit the tracks.
Let's get it. So most of the Coffin Bay National Park is actually only accessible by four-wheel drive, so just make note of that if you are planning to come here. There is some parts of it, the parts that we explored yesterday, that obviously can be seen in a two-wheel drive, but where we're heading today is four-wheel drive only. Basically the main road ends and it's just all these different four-wheel drive tracks, so we're going to check that out today and see what we can find. We're really excited.
So we're here, you got a track that goes all the way up here, we're going to go along here. We want to eventually get to Sensation Beach, but they're saying this bit here might be a little bit difficult with the king tides they're having at this time of year, so we'll see how we go.
So we got stalled up at the beach at a really bad high tide. They did have an alert on the Coffin Bay National Park website saying that when 7 Mile Beach is at its high tide, king tide, it does become pretty impassable to complete. So we did wait around for about an hour and the tides just aren't going out, and it's already like after 1 p.m. and we're about 2 hours into the track already, so we've unfortunately made the decision to just turn around. Don't want to risk it with the high tides on the beach. It's just not worth it.
No, but that's not the end of the fun. We've still got 2 hours of this track to do in reverse, so we'll take it nice and easy on the way back, and just at least that way we get back to camp at a decent time. Otherwise we probably would have been doing this track in the dark.
Yeah. And this is part of the way back. The tide has most certainly made its way in.
You wouldn't want to leave it any later. You can see it actually really coming in.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't think I'm going to go that way, because obviously the closer you are to the ocean or the water, the deeper it's going to be. So this is probably going to be our best option right here. First thing to do is walk through it just to test it. It should be pretty good to go through. I'm just going to walk it anyway, just to double check. Piece of cake.
Look, I tell you what, none of this water was here before. entrance they say watch out for the pools, engine damage and stuff.
This is why you get a lift kit, guys. Lift you up a bit higher. And this shouldn't be a problem for us. It's just going to splash everywhere. One main thing that I will note is after these kind of days where you're going through salt water, wash your car straight away.
So this is Lake Jessie. So on our way in, Lake Jessie did not exist, but we certainly got to see Lake Jessie on the way out of here. I tell you what, look at that. Oh, we thought we were nearly home. We can see our camp across the lake here, but
I wouldn't read about it. We're stranded.
we're stranded. This is flooded way worse than the last part, so
I'm going to go check it out, at least walk it and try. It does not look good, but worth a shot.
what is the GO?
There's a fair bit of sand in there. I've just been trying to get this out. So.
We've got an air leak.
Leakage. Yep.
Michael's got the car jacked up over there to change the tyres over. We just got delivered some lovely fresh fish from our neighbours here at camp, so I'm excited to cook that up. We're going to get right into cooking dinner, kicking back for the afternoon. Well, what a day that was.
That was a big one.
Michael's got the tyre fix, we've got dinner on, so we can't wait to sit down and eat that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying our content.
And we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we're going to catch you guys next week.
Bye guys.
See ya.